Will strike you for harassment and bullying, you punk motherfucker, you.
I'm motherfucking FBS. We got beef, you best be stressed. I've exposed all these clowns up and down from east to west. Mob tube is my house and you're nothing but a guest. All you bitches can't stop watching me, you're all fucking obsessed. So get up off my dick and stop talking shit, or hop into the chat and grab the motherfucking link. Yeah, I'm the only motherfucker on MobTube who isn't miserable and lonely or a phony from SlobTube. It's a community full of misfits and there's unity among dipshits. I'm always under scrutiny and I'm about to go ballistic, cause I'm losing my mind, constantly dealing with this sick shit. Everywhere you look, there's another fucking nitwit, acting like he's big shit, talking about he's in the mob, he should get his wig split. Fake gangsters, straight wanksters, I'd like to thank yous, cause of your never-ending bullshit. I'm laughing all the way to the bank, cause I'm motherfucking FBS. We got beef, you best be stressed. I've exposed all these clowns up and down from east to west. MobTube is my house and you're nothing but a guest. All you bitches can't stop watching me, you're all fucking obsessed. So get up off my dick and stop talking shit, or hop into the chat and grab the motherfucking link. There's scumbags of all types in this disgusting fucking place, whining about all their gripes while probably smoking on that bass. These fucking punks stay talking shit every single day and night, then get all fucking offended when I decide to stay and fight. They're a bunch of pussy cowards who will attack your family first before you even speak their name, cause they're the motherfucking worst. They seem to think this shit's a game till they get verbally pistol whipped. They only have themselves to blame, but they'll still give you a guilt trip. Ain't it a motherfucking shame? You should have just kept your mouth shut, but you talk shit and got flamed. Now I virtually burned your house up. Welcome to motherfucking MobTube. This is what this platform became. I'm motherfucking FBS. We got beef, you best be stressed. I've exposed all these clowns up and down from east to west. MobTube is my house and you're nothing but a guest. All you bitches can't stop watching me, you're all fucking obsessed. So get up off my dick and stop talking shit, or hop into the chat and grab the motherfucking link. Yizzo, and I'm out. Fucking punks. I ain't the one. Salute! Well, yo, Sean McCarthy, the imaginary Don, the Maltese mob boss from West Babylon.
Forrest Gump of Park Avenue, the guy has done it all. He's got the camel jaw, rocking like he might have done a ball, trashing families on YouTube, and he thinks the shit's a joke. Till he meets a man with a screw loose, and he ends up getting smoked. He can barely speak English and he writes like an illiterate. Grew up as a rich kid, so he fights and gets belligerent. He motherfucking time that he doesn't get his way. He motherfucking whines till his simps give up and pay. Tony Pizza, you have lost your mind. No ability to recognize you've crossed the line, but that's okay, cause one day you'll face your karma, and I can guarantee you'll never have your way with Sarma. You're a mess, you're a pest, you talk shit and beat your chest. You get stressed and depressed, feels like you'll never get some rest. You're obsessed with the best, the one and only FBS, cause MobTube is my house and you're barely just a guest. You appeared on Netflix dressed as a gay goth Dracula. They gave you 4 fucking minutes and they never got back to you. You cried over a woman who was with a man who took everything she had and then hauled ass and ran. And you watched far from a distance eating out of a can, cause you were never nothing to her but an obsessed fan. Tony Pizza, you have lost your mind. No ability to recognize you've crossed the line, but that's okay, cause one day you'll face your karma, and I can guarantee you'll never have your way with Sarma. And that's that. Fat Bald-Sicilian, I'm out till next time, everyone. Peace.
Yizzo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing today? I was only 5 minutes late. I've been getting better. You notice? I've been getting better at being on times because I'm getting up early and shit. I'm doing a lot of my stuff early in the day. It's working out. It is. I got up today, man. Hung out with Shannon for about an hour. Went to the car wash. From the car wash, went to the skate park. I got to the skate park about 11:45. And I left at 3:15 maybe. So I got a lot of fucking skating in, man. A lot. No, 3 o'clock I think I left. Yeah. And it was hot as a motherfucker today. Oh, Edward Everett, where you been, bro? I was trying to figure out how to contact you. I was worried about you. Where have you been? I hope you're okay. Anyway, yeah, so it was hot as fuck. I sweated my balls off all day, and now I'm here. I had enough time to shave and take a 10-minute shower, and boom. I'm here on my stupid channel on this dumb fucking community. So, I'm going to show you guys something today. This is the only video we need. I might go over a video from yesterday that I didn't get to because the show ran so long. But I'm going to show you guys something that's going to prove what I've been telling you all along. Okay? Because you should always listen to FBS. Always. I know what I'm talking about. I do. Let me see. Quick shout outs. Sally Saxon, Miss Can't Be Wrong. Sally, $10 for Match Me. There you go. That's a good idea, guys. You're going to match Sally? Because as you know, she's one of the biggest sponsors of this show. So when she says match, you must match. Dave, BTF Phoenix, War, Sean Landon Clark, William Struck, Yizzo, Stevie the Gypsy, of course, Edward Everett. And yeah, I know. I don't understand why. I got the anti-reflective. I don't get it. Well, I guess when they're on, I don't know. That's weird. They're still the fuck. I don't know. Who knows? These glasses were supposed to be scratch resistant too, and they are fucking covered in scratches. But I paid for the warranty, so I'm getting some new ones, bitch. Watch. I'm gonna bring them in, and I'm gonna say, yeah, this ain't gonna cut it. Give me some new fucking glasses, and that's what they're gonna do. Ferris 28. What's up, bro? Oh shit, that sucks, bro. Michael Hensley, we love you more. All right, so let's watch a little something, okay? Let's take a look at this. It's only 23 seconds, but I'm going to put it up on the screen. I'm not just going to play the audio because I'm awesome, okay? Papa Saccio, my Thailand trip is almost over. I'm going to be so heartbroken when I have to leave Mr. Jenny behind. He's going to miss me and his baby. Is that the guy he was sitting at the bar with? Here we go, guys. Listen up.
Last year, I made $77,000.
That's not very loud. Why is that? Okay, it's just not a loud video. We'll try it again.
Last year, I made $77,000. $77,000 last year. I spent $41,000.
Could you guys hear that? Were you able to hear that? I don't know what I did today, guys, but I have a rib and back situation going on. I didn't fall or anything, although I did. Fuck is that? I got jerked around a little bit, so to speak. I was going wild on my board, and I, almost fell a couple times. Okay, no, ma'am, you could hear it. Okay, so there you go, guys. He made $77,000 last year. You couldn't hear it, Robert B? All right, well, I'll play it from my phone. Maybe I can make it louder from my phone. I don't know.
Last year, I made $77,000. $77,000 last year. I spent $41,000.
Now let's see what it shows. Okay, it doesn't, again.
$77,000 last year.
So it doesn't have what year, but he was in the, oh yeah, NJ Wise guy, of course. He was in the RV, as you saw. So it was maybe, depending on how, nobody knows how old this video is. It was either 2023 or 2024. He made $77,000. Yeah, exactly. Where did 36,000 go? Now, what have I been fucking telling you? That he's got $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 stashed. Turns out it's probably more than that. So he made $77,000 and he spent $41,000. That's $36,000 left over. Where's that? It's saved. It's stashed. Now, you guys don't believe me a lot, okay? When I say things like he's got a fortune saved and that he made $250,000 minimum over the last 4 years. I always say $250,000. Everybody challenges me on it. Well, $77,000 a year is $308,000. And let me tell you something. His first couple of years, he made more than that. I'll bet my life on it. With all those huge donors he used to have, he made way more than that the first couple of years on here. First few years, maybe. Okay. I know, right, Casey? So $308,000 for 4 years. I didn't say a year earlier. Did I? $77,000 a year, 4 years, it's $308,000. Okay. So, and you could shave some off if you want. You can go the whole way down to $250,000, like I was saying, 250. All right. And what have I been saying for years now? There's no way he could spend all that money unless he has an insane drug habit, which he doesn't. Let's face it. He does drugs, but he binges. He's not an everyday user. There's no way he is. So $308,000 over 4 years. And again, even if you, conservatively speaking, like I said, let's just say $250,000, even though I believe it's more than that. I believe it's way more than that, because I guarantee you his first 2 years, he made over $100,000 each year. Guarantee it. So he might be upwards of $400,000, $100,000 a year. If you average it out, you know what I mean? So this, guys, if he tries to say, or anybody tries to say anymore, he doesn't have a fortune stashed, you're wrong. I told you. He's nothing like me. I'm nothing like him. You know, I don't, if things are well, if things are going well, things are going well. I don't, you'll never see while I'm making money, me bitching about donations while I'm doing well. You'll never see it. But Tony Pizza, he could have all that. I don't have that much money in the bank. I'm telling you right now, I ain't even got $30,000, and he's probably got $30,000 a year saved. He's probably got $120,000. Okay. But I don't even have $30,000 in the bank. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you, but I don't. Okay. So, you know, I don't, and I'm a person who has to support a family. So, about which part, Ducks? Because he showed the 77,000. He showed it. He has come up in the last year with 8,000. He found then 4,000 for deposit, and then 5,000 that we know about. 17,000 out of thin air. Yeah. Yeah. And Stephen Cordell, $20 for match. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. I wish I can count on everybody. Like, I wish I could count on everybody like I know I can with Stephen Cordell. He always looks out for me. You guys want to match him? Sally, $10. Stephen Cordell, $20. They're both, you know, big sponsors of this show. Two of the biggest. You're gonna donate today, guys? Don't leave me hanging, because I'm not having a good month. So I ain't sitting here on you know, I don't have $100,000 stashed and I'm talking about you guys better give me money or I'm quitting. No, I just need you to donate, guys. I need a bunch of people to donate today. Whatever you can, $5, $10. I have to have it. We have to do it no matter what. Because so far we're 15 minutes in and I've made $30. And that can't happen. So I need people to donate. Yesterday was probably the worst Friday I ever had on here. It's bad. But anyway, so this guy's got all that money stashed. And when he has even a slow 3 or 4 days, he goes absolutely ballistic. He starts threatening people, doxing people, threatening to shut his channel down. Sob story after sob story. He tells you he's starving. He can only feed Leon. He doesn't have enough food for himself. He needs 300 for the window. He needs X amount of dollars for the fuel pump. He needs the modular. He needs gas for the Jenny. He always needs something. Meanwhile, he's sitting on more money than probably 99% of the people on MobTube. And that includes the people in the chats. Because, well, first of all, Ducks, I said yesterday, I don't know if you heard the show, and I actually showed everybody. Yesterday, he showed 88,000 or something, and he tried to say that was for the entire 4 years. So, that, again, we just caught him in a lie now. Now, here's the thing. You can't do that. I showed yesterday. You cannot... Cash App doesn't show you that far back. It would only let me and another guy see 2 years. 2 years. That's it. And I put in there all time. I set the filter. Don't matter. It only let me see 2024 and 2025. So I believe 1,000% that 77,000 is for one of those years. Not even for two of them. I said the same thing yesterday, but I said maybe the 88,000 or whatever was for 2 years. But that doesn't make sense. That's 44 grand a year. There's no way. Ducks, you've seen his channel. I've seen his channel. I know what I make, and Tony probably makes more than me. For a while there, I don't think he did. For a long time, but he probably does. And he always made close to me, even if it wasn't more. So I know, like I said, guys, nobody can tell me shit because I know what I make. So when I see somebody making the same, I can tell you what they make for the year. Because I know what I make for the year, or what I've made in past years. We're on track right now for this to be the worst year of my MobTube career. But I know how much I've made. And I'm telling you, 77,000 for him for a year, if anything, it's more than that. But it's not less than that. There's no way. He's got people that give him thousands of fucking dollars at a time. He scams people. He gets $700 for a generator. Then he returns the generator or buys it and returns it, whatever the fuck he does. And he keeps the money. He's raised thousands of dollars for RVs, for fucking... I'm not talking about this one he's in. I'm talking about years ago when he said he wanted an RV that was 7 Gs. They probably raised 4 grand for him, never bought the RV. He's raised thousands of dollars for apartments and you fucking name it. So, Ducks, I'll tell you why I believe him, because I know for a fact, because of what I make, I know for a fact that 77 grand for him is, if anything, it's more than that for a year, but it's not less. I've been telling you guys that for years. There's no question about it. All you got to do, guys, just see some of his big shows. Okay. Where he makes 1,200 at a time, 2 grand at a time, 600 sometimes in a fucking hour-long show. All cash, guys. All cash. You got to remember, I don't make all cash. I fucking, I do my taxes. I got to pay in. Okay? So, tax money comes out of my money, and YouTube takes 30% of everything I get. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, so even if I somehow, I guess if you could want to say gross more than him or whatever, his money is all bring home. That's his money. That's what he brings home. So, I mean, I think fucking Cash App, I don't even know what the fee is when you cash out. It's 1.5%, maybe something like that. It's nothing. So, guarantee it, guys. For his 9/11 first responders and anti-veteran Gold Star family comments, he took the IRS off. You should tip the IRS. You should tip the IRS off about his Cash App, Venmo, PayPal accounts. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. For real. But I mean, are they even going to come find him? He's a homeless guy. I don't even know if they'll do anything about it, to be honest. BTF Phoenix, one fat bald Sicilian membership. Thank you, BTF Phoenix. And another one. Thank you so much. William Struck, $9.99, something for the kitty. For the kitty, thank you, William Struck. I appreciate you. Dux, I agree he makes money. He has some cash stacked, but he's a liar. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Dux. He's a liar, but you got it's about when he's lying. When he said he made 88 grand or whatever for 4 years, that's when he was lying. When he said 77 for 1 year, that's when he's telling the truth. You know? And that's why he don't say that anymore. That's why he's trying to convince people he only makes 27,000 a fucking year or whatever. Because you know, he'll slip and tell the truth about making 77 grand, and then he'll realize, you know, because I'm always on here talking about how much he makes. He doesn't want people to believe that because, you know, except when he's in a mood or something, he thinks he can get under my skin. He'll show his Cash App. So, and I challenged him yesterday. If there's a way that he has a total for all 4 years on here, then show us. I want to see where it says that. I want to see where it's, you know, all those years, not just 2024 and 2025. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you that 88 grand, I'd be shocked if it was for even 2 years. Well, it wouldn't even be 2 years, a year and a half. We're not even a year and a half in technically yet. I mean, we're not even a halfway into 2025 technically till next month. So 88 grand for that, maybe because his money slowed down over the last year and a half or so, maybe. But that's it. But then, you know, he shows this while he's in the RV. He says he makes 77 grand. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But I'm telling you, there is no possible way he isn't making at least that a year. It's not possible. It's not possible. I need $50 for a new pair of dentures. Leon stole them and gave them to Joey Dimes. Pizza, homeless by choice, and that's how it's always been. The few times you pretended to sleep outside. Yeah. Philly Bob, he's got a bunch of stupid motherfuckers that okay, Trixie. He's got a bunch of stupid motherfuckers that give him a lot of money, man. Guys, I don't think I don't know. I don't think I've ever had donors like he's had. I mean, I've had a couple and have a couple that donate a hell of a lot of fucking money. I'm not going to lie. Thank God, because without them, I'd have nothing. But, I mean, I'm Joe Candela type people that'll give him $1,200 at once. I mean, Frankie the Fixer, that'll give him fucking 1,000, 2,000, whatever he gives him at once, 700 at once. Never. I couldn't even imagine. And I know how much money I make on here. Okay. So that's how I could tell you what he makes. Simple as that. Yeah, probably, Miss Campione, probably. But I don't know, though. The reason I kind of believe that is because around that time, he was not making a lot of money. I don't know if he had, you know, as much stashed back then as he does now. Because he wasn't talking about me when he was supposedly living in the tent, if you remember. Now, there was a time when he said he was living in the tent and, you know, he would be out like in a parking lot with his phone facing the ground. And we figured out, I mean, chances are he was at a hotel and he would come out of his room and say he's sleeping outside and he'd walk around the parking lot, you know, but yeah, Trixie, good luck. Don't we all? Anyone that believes he actually slept in that tent is stupid. I agree with you. 100%. Except, well, no, because I just read that and then I responded to it and then I read it again and said, sorry, my mind goes all over the place. No, I think for a while he might have been, like I said a minute ago. Fucking insane. Because sometimes I read things, I'm not actually taking in what I'm reading. And that's what happened the second time. Drop a dime on him to the IRS. You get a percentage of what they pop him for. Yeah, but that's if it gets paid back. You know what I mean? If it doesn't get paid back, the IRS can't give you shit. You know what I mean? He's got that. It's cash. It's stashed somewhere. How are they going to get it? They ain't going to find that. You know what I mean? It's one thing to freeze bank accounts and take your funds from a bank, stuff like that, but that's in cash. I'm telling you, man. Guys, I'm telling you, minimum 30 to 50,000 he's got stashed. Minimum. What's up, D Gainey? How you doing? Pizza's almost 60 and he slept on the ground in the tent and walked like he claims he'd be in pain. Yeah. I'm sorry. Had he slept on the ground in that tent and walked like he claims he'd be in pain. I don't know. I still believe that during that time where he wasn't talking about me, I saw with my own eyes that he wasn't making nearly what he used to. But you might be right, Miss Canberra. I just don't know. I've always been of the belief that at that time he was. But again, like I said, there was another time when it was obvious he wanted people to think he was sleeping outside. You know? And the dumb fuck would do the video in a parking lot. Like, well, who sleeps in a parking lot? That's your hotel or your motel. Yeah. Especially him. I mean, Tony Pizza don't do shit. Tony Pizza does not move. You know what I mean? No physical activity whatsoever. Especially now that he has car. Well, even when he didn't have cars, he took Ubers. He never walked. He never walked to Starbucks. He took Ubers. He spent $20 on an Uber and fucking, $13 on a coffee. So $33 coffee, basically. Now, you could do that when you're making the type of money he is. Jesus, I want to find me some simps to send me money while I sit there and spew lie after lie. Every time I try to send a donation, it won't take from my credit card. It keeps trying my Cash App. Huh. Well, that sucks. It's okay. Don't worry about it. No, ma'am. I hope you're feeling well today. It's really not hard to believe. Philly Bob, you got to remember something. He's homeless by choice. He's homeless by choice. It's not that he has to be. And he's not even homeless. Let's be honest. I mean, other than that period of time where I believe that he was sleeping in a tent, and that might have been a few months, whatever it was. And I could be wrong about that. For years now, we've seen him in hotel after hotel. Now he's got an RV. He had an apartment for a while, so he's not even really homeless. But the thing is, Philly Bob, you got to understand a guy like Tony Pizza's mentality. He's never had anything, and he doesn't want anything. He said it many times that he doesn't want a permanent place to live because he doesn't want to be anywhere permanently. He doesn't want anything holding him down. He doesn't want to have bills. That's why he's constantly crying about his car insurance and his cell phone. Even that little bit of responsibility is too much for him to fucking handle. He's a fucking baby. So, I don't know. I know that he said things like that, and we've seen him make thousands upon thousands of dollars. So it's not just me saying this. We've all seen it, guys. I go off of what I see. I'm not easily fooled. I go off of what I see and what I know. You know what I mean? And, there's been periods of time where he was probably making 3 times what I was. You know what I'm saying? And my worst year on here wasn't that bad. So I don't know, man. But, it's not even that he's stupid, Philly Bob. It's just that he wants the cash. He doesn't care about a fucking he doesn't care about having a home. He doesn't care. He will if he can. I mean, not even. That's as far as hotels and an RV, stuff like that. Maybe an apartment for 6 months. But you could give him $1 million, bro, and he's not getting a permanent place to live. He's not. This is probably the longest he's been in one place since the beginning of this whole thing. And every day he's talking about leaving. Will he? We'll see. But eventually he's going to. You forget all the Western Union he receives. Does he receive a lot of Western Unions, Reval? Not just that, but I'm sure he meets up with people in person. They give him cash. You know, we know he's met up with people from here. FBS Pizza also had at least one other Cash App. His first year, it got hacked, he said. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. You know, it's 2 Cash Apps, too. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my God. I'm telling you. That guy, fuck, man. And listen, I don't even have a problem with Joe, so I'm not trying to trash him. But, Joe, if you're watching, you are an absolute sucker. I mean, I tried to tell you. When this guy stopped donating to me and started donating to Tony Pizza, I'm like, bro, I didn't even care that he stopped donating to me so much. I just couldn't believe he was donating to Tony. And I said, you support this piece of shit with the stuff he says? And that's when we stopped talking, me and Joe. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be friends with anybody who could support him. I don't even want to be associates. I don't even want to be fucking, you know, familiar with somebody. I don't want to know anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody who supports him. No way. But he would easily give him 500, 1,000 at a time, stuff like that. No, he always says he's not. I know, right, Trixie? If he was only making $27K a year, that's over 500 a week. That's not terrible for a homeless guy. No, that's what I said yesterday. It's not. But for this homeless guy, that 500 a week, that doesn't even cover lobster and steak dinners every night. You know what I mean? It's fucking. You got to realize the guy fucking eats like he's a king. You know what I mean? Seriously, and he always has. It's unbelievable, unfucking real. So, you know, I don't know, man. I just 27 grand a year for him wouldn't do it. You got to remember the habits, like Starbucks, cigarettes. You know how much cigarettes cost? It makes me want to throw up every time I buy them. You're talking about even here in PA where cigarettes are cheap. They're fucking damn near $13 a fucking pack now. You believe that shit? It makes me want to. I'm so sick of myself because it's like I'm cheap. Like I won't just spend $13 on bullshit, but I'll spend it on cigarettes. You know what I mean? Like in other words, I'm not somebody who just throw $13 away, but yet I'm constantly doing it. That's what you call addiction. But point is, he has that habit. He smokes at least 2 packs a day, 2.5 packs. And he eats steak and lobster every fucking night, damn near. And he goes to Starbucks every day. He gets fucking expensive coffees. So he's got a lot of money, man. Is that right? No, ma'am? Well, don't worry about it. It's all right. Tony B, what's up, man? Pizza Saccio, Papa Saccio, he said he got kicked off Florida food stamps because he tried using in New York. So, see, I mean, I didn't even know he said that. So he was on all that shit. Okay, I'm here. You could start. Okay, Mooch, I was going to wait for you, but it was taking too long. Guys, you want to donate? I'll tell you what. I'll give 2 minutes here to donate, or I'm going members only, which I should have done in the beginning of the show anyway. But every now and then I could do a public show. I think I did one yesterday, and then I put it on members only. But let's see. If I get a decent amount of donations, I'll keep it public. Otherwise, I'm going to fucking members only. Oh, okay, Edward. Well, I'm not on Facebook anymore. I only have my personal account. Fat Bald-Sicilian is gone from Facebook for quite a while now. Give me Joe Candela money. I'll love you forever. LMAO, say whatever. Yeah. No, Tony B. No, definitely not. Mark is in Eric Foss's chat usually. Mark from London? For what, Miss Campuro? Yeah, Tony Pizza's been coming for over 4 years now, but never showed up. Yeah. I don't even know who Marky Mark is. I mean, of course I've heard of him, but I don't even know who he is. Celery sticks Mark or bologna radiator sandwich Mark. Yeah. Yeah, fucking Mark Schumacher. Oh man, what did I do to my fucking ribs, bro? I skated a lot today, man. I mean, I don't think I have ever skated that much in a day since I was a kid, anyway. But my man Owen came to meet me, and some other people from the Lancaster skate park met me in York City. So we skated there. Oh, okay, Papa Saccio, gotcha. Did I put that up on the screen? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, no shit. Well, that's what I said yesterday. Like, he bitches about me. Like, he claims he wants to kill me and stuff. And he says how I ruined his life and I cost him money. Everything he's made, for the most part, is due to, him talking about me. He's made the money by trashing me. Okay, that's how he always made his money. He learned early on that I'm the guy to trash if you want to make money. He started doing it within a couple of weeks of being on here, being on YouTube. And it's fair to say that most of the money he's made is because of me. So he doesn't even understand. He couldn't live without me. He couldn't. If I disappeared and stopped responding to him, he'd keep going for a couple of months, but eventually he'd have to talk about something else. There'd be nothing left to say. Or if I just stopped talking about him completely. He's lucky that nobody's fucking with me right now. It's the only reason I'm talking about him at all. I only talk about him when there's nobody else to talk about. But give it time. Somebody will fuck with me soon enough, and then I'll be involved in some war, and I'll hopefully go back to making a bunch of money, and we could ignore pizza for a while. Oh yeah, I know. Wherever now. Tom LaVecchia once bought him a laptop and got him a hotel room, and Tony Pizza was still never satisfied. Nope. Oh, okay, Joey Dot. For real, guys, I'm gonna say it again. Guys, come on. Listen, this is how this works. I entertain you. You guys tip me, and that's how we keep doing these shows. What in the fuck is going on? And the only reason I'm staying public right now, the only reason is for Reverend Al here. He doesn't have a membership. Yeah, exactly. Well, I think he already has the money, but he wants to be able to get out of there because people know where he is now, and that scares him. You know what I mean? That video was from January of this year. He was talking about last year. Okay. All right. So 2024, he made 77,000. I believe it. Pizza said to cashier, "I'm old school and I got the badge." Then he lifted his Maltese cross up. Nobody even knows what that cross is. I never knew what the fuck. I've seen those on people. I never knew what the fuck they were. I didn't even know. You know what I mean? Who knows anything about Malta? Who gives a flying fuck? Yeah. Mooch, I agree. Well, thank you for the $5. I don't know if you want a shout out, text me. Otherwise, I'll just leave it alone. Thank you very much for that, by the way. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. That's right, Charles Sullivan. He is. Can't buy meth with an RV. He used to big amounts, and last week he said he got one Western Union. Oh, really? Okay. Who knows how much that was for? Ah, nice. Miss Can't Be Wrong. I don't know what we're having tonight, but we're out. As soon as this show is over, me and Shanna are out of here. I made a decision, guys. I don't know if I told you yesterday, but I'm going to start wearing my fucking sneakers. Do you know the other day? It was yesterday. Listen to this. Now, I want you to, this is how fucked up I am. I have 72 pairs of sneakers, I believe. That doesn't even include Timberlands, ACGs, other types of shoes and shit. Okay. The majority of them are, it might even be more than that. I don't know. I forget the exact number, but the majority of them are wrapped. They're shrink wrapped. They're brand new. They've never been worn. Yesterday, we wanted to go to the mall and go shopping, but we were in a rush. Do you know that it took me like a fucking 45 minutes to find something to wear, and then I wound up wearing some old beat up Jordan 4 red cements. And I have all these fucking sneakers. So I've had it. I don't know why anybody would care about what I'm saying right now, but I'm going to pull out a whole bunch of my brand new sneakers, and I'm going to start wearing those motherfuckers. Because I've had it. I'm cheap, I guess. I'm so cheap, I'm afraid to wear my fucking sneakers I bought. Those Carolina Blue Jordan 12s came out today, but I already got the fucking Carolina Blue and white Jordan 11s, and I got the fucking Jordan 1s. They'll be on the shelves for a while. Oh, really, Chris? Well, hey. And I bet you'd do anything to get that money back, even if you just took it back and burnt it. You know what I mean? You take that money and go put it in a slot machine with the knowledge that you're definitely going to lose, just to get rid of it. Think of all the old men that he spends the night with that pay cash. Yeah, no shit. By the way, Chris Capello sent me $30 yesterday. It was after the show, so I didn't get to shout him out. Thank you, Chris. I can't believe nobody's donating to me today, guys. I can't believe. What do you expect me to do, guys? What do you expect me to do? Somebody needs to throw $100 in the pot or something. Let's do it. Steaks, lobsters, cigarettes is living the life of Riley. Yeah. Oh, yeah, without a doubt. $20 a pack in Canada, bro? Wow. Man, dip is expensive too. Copenhagen used to be $4 a can, but then again, I'm old. Yeah, well, shit. When I started smoking, a pack of cigarettes was like $2.25, $2.50. For real. It's a long fucking time ago, but this shit's absurd. I always said if cigarettes ever broke $10 a pack, that's it. I'm quitting no matter what. Yeah. It's been a year since I smoked. As soon as I was told no more smoking because of my cancer, I just quit. Chris, don't you say anything about me donating. I want you to earn here. I think you deserve them. Well, thank you, no, man. Thank you very, very much. Well, fuck YouTube then. Just try Cash App or something. Trixie, I love short ribs. Too expensive for me. The dog here eats good food. Or eats dog food, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you don't feed your dog short ribs or steaks? Yeah. Most people don't. Colonel Quail, I was a DJ. I have the ability to be a DJ. I mean, I have, the skills and the equipment, but I don't DJ for a living anymore, so I wouldn't say I'm currently a DJ. I used to. Yeah, he's still around. He's got his channel. Oh, you're talking about that Marky Mark. Yeah, that's Mark Wahlberg. Pizza thought he was Mark Wahlberg? Wow. Okay, look how far behind I am. I haven't put any on YouTube or anything yet. I have a CD that me and Cam did a long time ago. It's just fucking dope as fuck, man. I have tons of scratching and blending and mixing in it. If I ever figure out how to upload a fucking CD to YouTube, I don't know how to do that. Like the music from a CD, I don't know how. I tried and I couldn't do it because I have an old laptop with a CD thing. If I could ever fucking do it, I'm going to do that. But I don't know how. I might have to ask Kaz to help me or some shit. But I might do someday, some live mixes and shit. We'll see. I got a bunch of DJ videos on my channel, though, Colonel Quill. Just go into my playlists. He's now saying MRE isn't a bad guy and supports him. He even said he himself, Pizza, is a white supremacist. Wait a minute. Pizza saying MRE. Oh, yeah, I know. He was saying that yesterday, that he's not a diddler. And Tony Pizza said he himself is a white supremacist? Yeah, I got a bunch of them. Reverend Al Sharpton, $9.99 for your ribs. Thank you, Reverend Al. I appreciate you. Ribs are sensitive. 3 weeks ago, I hit my rib on the top of the dryer, and it just stopped hurting yesterday. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was fine, and then I came home, and I was talking to Shannon, and I turned a certain way, and I was like, ooh. And right where it is in my ribs, it's in the same spot on my back. My neck, my back, my neck, and my back. Malik Irvin, member for 26 months. Time flies like lightning. Yeah, no shit, it does. Thank you very much, Malik, for being a member for so long. Yeah. $1,000. Shit. I wish. I'd be out selling them right now. You know what I mean? Peers. I'd be out selling them. Do you, DeGhost? Do they still make those? Yeah, I got a lot of Jordans. I got like, I don't know. Out of all those sneakers, I named probably like 60 pairs or something. But I wear, like, I have the same like 7 or 8 pairs out that I've been wearing for quite some fucking time now. And it's to the point where there's no reason I should have anything on my fucking feet that isn't pristine because I have so many. And yesterday I'm walking around with these fucking Jordan 4 cements, and like where the netting is, it's all kind of discolored. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I keeping all these fucking sneakers? I'm never going to sell them anyway. There's certain pairs I will, but I gave him between $1 to $3 a day for 2 months to call him all kind of names. And it was worth every penny to get under his skin. I bet it was. $15. Oh, wow. I don't know nothing about those, bro. I quit 14 years ago, coming up in July. Good for you. I wish I mean, we all could. We just stopped doing it. That's it. But it's, sounds a hell of a lot easier than it is. It's just such a part of my lifestyle. Like, I love smoking a cigarette when I wake up and after I eat and before I go to bed and, well, pretty much throughout the entire fucking day. Oh, shit. No, you don't. You're fucking around, Malik. Yeah, okay. I wasn't alive then, though. Yeah, I was going to say, how the fuck old are you? Fucking Malik is 80 fucking years old. In 20 years, people will say, don't know how people got around without flying cars. Isn't it wild, man, where technology has taken us for real? Even my new car, it blows my fucking mind when I put that cruise control on and it just drives itself. It steers around the lanes, all the curves and shit. It slows down if a car's too close to you and in front of you. It speeds up when the car gets, far enough ahead. And I got this auto hold on my car. I never even heard of this. You know what this is? I hit this button. Whenever I come to a complete stop, if I take my foot off the brake, it just stays stopped until I hit the gas. Now, I can't figure out for the life of me why something like that is necessary. I guess it's just an extra feature they threw on there, but that's one of the features. Auto hold. I was going to say, but I didn't want to make fun of you, DeGhost. I didn't want to make you feel bad because I don't know. Oh, well, yeah, of course, because you don't wear each pair as much. Oh, my God, yes, still is. Well, not for you, but funny, Chris and chat, when I went on a cruise last summer, I came off that ship like Jimmy Burke. You bought 3 cartons, got 1 free. So that was 4 cartons for 180. Unreal, came home, sold them, made mad money. That's good, man. What's up, Frank? Good to see you, by the way. I'm glad you're here. I saw you did a short earlier. Was that from today? I think so. So anyway, guys, this fucking jerk off is making more than most Americans will ever make in a year. Seriously. The majority of Americans will never make $77,000 in a year. They won't even gross that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like, but Tony Pizza, you know. Sorry, I got stuck. I was looking at a picture. No, don't worry about it. Anyway, yeah, he's got all the money in the world, really. I mean, considering who he is. And it doesn't matter if he has, 300 grand stash, which of course he doesn't have that much, but he would still be on here flipping shit when he has a slow day or two. It's amazing. It's amazing. If he had a month like I fucking had, he would have killed himself by now, probably. Seriously. Like, and the thing is, though, but like, I like to say that once money is saved, it doesn't get touched. That's, what we would all like. That would be, everybody's preference. Once you put money away, it never gets touched until, maybe when you retire or some shit, or you're just, whatever. But it usually doesn't go like that, So when I have horrible months, the only thing that keeps me going is that I have a little money saved, And that's why I don't go flip my lid and quit or anything. But Tony Pizza, when that money is saved, that money is saved. That is not getting spent on rent. It's not getting spent on gas. It's not getting spent on food, nothing. Haha, that's kind to not make fun of me if I was serious about the Shaq. So you're not a bad guy, FBS. I've been trying to tell people that for years. I'm not, because I don't know. I don't like no matter what people wear, I wouldn't make fun of them. But if I crack a joke like, you wearing Shaqs? Broke bitch. Like, I couldn't do it. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Now, if I hated you, say you were in somebody else's chat and you were talking about wearing Shaqs, I might come on and ridicule you to fucking death, but I'd have to hate you for that. I say Tony Pizza, because I know you'll watch this because this is a public show. I say if I'm wrong, you explain to everybody why you said you made 77 grand in a year. And then you show us what you made. I did it yesterday. I'll do it again right fucking now. I made. Now, this is really despicable. I mean, horrible. It goes to show you what a dip my income has taken. But there was a time where I was probably, the first couple of years, I probably, each year got 30 grand in Cash App. Things ain't like that no more. And I literally made, look, so I go to May, all right? This is May right now. See that? See at the top, it says May 2025 under earnings. So that's May. Now, when I change the filter, see the filter? Month, year, all time. I hit all time. See? That's what I'm on. Done. Here you go. Now, what years is that? 2024 and 2025. You cannot go either way. There are no other years. You can't get 2021, 2022, 2023. And I can't be the only one that can't get that. Nobody can get that. Okay, so when he tries to say some shit like I made 88 grand for 4 years, you can't even show us what you made for 4 fucking years. It won't let you. So he puts up his phone, he shows 88 grand, and we don't know what time period that is. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I think he's constantly saying that he provides receipts. He's never provided a receipt. He's never proved anything he says. Which one do you want us to believe? That you made 88 grand over 4 years, or that you made 77 grand in 1 year? And then, pick which one you want us to believe. Okay. And then show us proof of it. Try picking the truth. How about that? Show us what time period your all-time earnings are for. Go year by year. Do whatever the fuck you want. Because the only other option, guys, the only other option is that 77,000 was from January, and it was for 2024 and 2025. Rather than just 2020. No, because that January, yeah, it would be 2024. So yeah, he probably made that 77,000. And what he showed yesterday, I think he showed 88 yesterday, right? Let me see. I remember who sent it to me. Hold on. Was it 88,000, 81,000? Donate, people. Don't break my heart today. Make it a good date night for me and my Shanna. $81,256. Now, this doesn't give a time period, so we don't know what time period this is for. But $81,000. So there's a possibility. I don't even see how it would be possible that he was at the 77 in January, and now he's only up to 81 5 months later. Not possible. Not possible. So, but he has two Cash Apps. And yesterday, what he showed was he showed both Cash Apps, right? One says 45,585.25 received. 81,256 sent. Then the other one shows 81,256 received, 45,585.25 sent. But this is just him. You got to understand. You see there at the bottom how it says Anthony Joseph Caruana? What you can do with Cash App, what they pretty much make you do, is you click on one person, and then it will tell you how much you made from that person over whatever period of time. That's what he did. So this money is just between his two accounts. So we don't know what the fuck. He'd have to show us both accounts for each year. It's the only way to do it. And he won't do that. He won't do that. Because it says, like this other account says that he received 45,585.25 from himself, from that 81,256 in his other account. We don't know what the total amount that he got from everybody is. Look at this. It's only him. It's only his transactions. So he made 81,256 and sent himself 45,585.25. Look at this fucking idiot hearted his fucking his Cash App. He thanked himself. This dope. So if you got the 81,000 in one account, what do you have in the other account? What did you get in the other account? Show us both, fuckface. No, ma'am. Member for 15 months. I always will be here until I'm no longer breathing. You have always been my top number one. That's so sweet, no, ma'am. And I swear to God, you ain't going nowhere because I ain't allowing it. You got to think positive, keep thinking positive, and keep moving. Don't slow down. You're going to be fine. You have to be. We need you here. Farris 28. How is he hustling his followers to give him all that? Not like he lives an interesting life or has any redeeming qualities. Well, Farris, if you watch him, or even watch the clips I play, it's all, a one sob story after the other. He constantly needs something, Yeah, pizza math. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Miss Camp. You're wrong. All right, so let me, just to keep the show going a little bit, even though I probably shouldn't because nobody's donating. Does anybody want to donate by any chance? I'm saying that like as if I don't already know that the answer is no. But I'm hoping that somebody says, you know what? It's a good show. Let me throw this guy some cash. Some cash. Let's see. Well, I didn't play this yesterday. It's 8 minutes.
So I held out 55 people muted. Unbelievable. All right. I didn't even notice I was muted. I apologize. So I was saying that if I get a scratch or crack in my windshield, it's on you, FBS.
Yeah, exactly, Chris.
If any of my vehicles get damaged, it's on you, FBS. Because, yeah, you let everybody know
That's right, Jane.
where I am, you and your people. And your midget friend, Frank Fratello, FGF, that junkie that you had Joey Dax running drugs to on credit.
Wait a minute, did I play this one yesterday? Did I play this one yesterday?
Check. No.
Because I remember defending Frank, but that could have been a different video. I don't know.
Sending you $50 after he burns and rips up hundreds on his show.
Yeah, I guess I played this one. I thought I had another one. Listen to that, Frank. You hear that? Listen.
Until he gets his check. You know, only sending you $50 after he burns and rips up hundreds on his show.
Frank, he's talking about you ripping up all the money. Because he's a fucking moron.
Hundreds of dollars and only gives you 50. Must make you feel really loved.
Hell yeah, I feel loved by Frank. Frank is a good man. He's been supporting me since fucking day one, pretty much. He's a great dude. I'm proud to call him a friend, fuckface. Keep the show going. I'm taking care of the chat today. Okay, Chris, stay on. Give me a half hour. It's on me for the chat today. What do you mean it's on you? I'll go as long as I can. I don't know if I'll make it a full half hour because my shadow might be waiting for me, but I'll do my best. I'll do my best. But what do you mean you're taking care of the chat?
Yeah.
Frank, you owe me $300 for that delivery.
Like I was saying about MRE.
This is where he's defending MRE. Dimes, I thought you sent me 3 yesterday and I only played 2. I played all of them? Well, hold on. I have a feeling I didn't play this whole thing because I know there was some left. Give me a second. Let me fast forward.
Remo has paperwork on Sofo. Sofo's got paperwork on MRE. Bosa's got paperwork on everybody. But none of that paperwork means shit. It's all fake. And they all like the docs. And they all like the...
Okay, we heard about that. We heard this yesterday. Hold on.
That's facts, B. So, the carry on. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Okay. Lay down, boy. You want me to put the window down for you? Okay. All right.
Lay down, booby.
There you go. Better?
Lay down, titty.
This one down a little bit, so you squeeze out that window out here.
Leon looks like such a good dog. Leon, I'm sorry. I don't know if you're around right now. I know you're not in the chat at the moment, but you're such a good dog. Look at you, the way you're sitting. You're sitting like a person. Such a good dog. It's a shame. I'm sorry you got screwed. I really am. You know, when I see a kid who like, oh shit, you don't have to do that though. It's up to you, Frank. Because if you can't, please don't. I'm not trying to insult you anyway. I'm just saying I feel bad. But that's awesome. That's amazing. Thank you, brother. So, when I see parents sometimes, you know, like just fucking horrible parents that hit their kids, parents that are constantly screaming at their kids, saying bad things to them, I think, I'm so sorry, you know, to that child. Like, it's not fucking fair. You didn't ask to come into this world at all. You certainly didn't ask to be fucking cursed with those shit fucking parents. Or when I see kids that are like, you know, But you could tell by their clothes and everything, and you could look at their parents and see how they're dressed and that they're, they smell and everything else. And it's like, oh man, this fucking kid doesn't stand a chance. He/she is never going to have any of the nice things the other kids have in school. They're not going to be raised, knowing how to take care of their appearance and, make a good first impression, or even how to act or speak properly, or, read. Like, they just fucking trash fucking parents. It's a goddamn fucking shame. It's not fair. It's not fair. And that's how I feel with Leon. Poor Leon. He's just a dog. He didn't ask to be born. He's just a dog. He's a poor dog. And of all the fucking people in this world, 7 billion people, this poor dog winds up with this fucking lousy cocksucker. It just breaks my fucking heart. Breaks my heart. All right, FGF. I will say, though, I don't think I could stay on a whole other half hour. So if you can't do it, it's okay, because I made promises to my Shanna. I already stayed out skating too long today. But let me just see. Let me see where Shanna's at. Hey, hang on. All right, Shanna's not ready yet, so cool. You can stay on for a while. I just wish this video, I swear to God, I didn't play all of it. Hold on.
So, he loves his car. He loves his car. Likes going on the rides. That, oh yeah, we shot up to 69. What comes after 69?
Mouthwash.
Mouthwash.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm trying. Oh, Leon, it's so bad that you want to move in with Michael Vick. Oh, that's fucking heartbreaking. I love you, Leon. Roof, Leon, you're a good dog. You're a very good dog. And you could hang out here anytime. Yeah, he has been known for owning dogs, Michael Vick. Yeah, unfortunately.
To come damage my vehicle, my property.
My property.
Not a real move. I screen recorded it. It's on the shorts. It's in the shorts. You're not the authority of Anthony Joseph Caruana.
He says, I'm not the authority of Anthony Joseph Caruana. I beg to differ. I believe that I am. I absolutely am. And you better get used to it, fuckface.
The authority of what I do with my money and how I spend my money and what kind of food I eat. And then tell people that I make more money than I make. I prove that. Son jerk off.
No. What you did is in January, you showed 77,000 in a Cash App and said you made that last year, meaning 2024. Yesterday, you showed 81,000 and said that's what you made for 4 fucking years. Motherfucker. Listen, Tony Pizza, show us today both Cash Apps, 2024 and 2025. The total, not just for you, fuckface, what I just did. What I showed is the total, meaning the total. Everybody who donated to me, that's what I made in Cash App in 2024 and 2025. I used to make that in 3 months, but whatever. Okay, I have my Venmo and my PayPal too, so. But show us that. Show us 2024 and 2025 total, not just between you and your other fucking Cash App. That's not showing us anything. It's not showing us anything. That just shows that you had enough to send $40 fucking something thousand to yourself.
use the other one just to hold my money. So when I get money on 007, I send it all to 001. When I want to spend the money, I send what I need onto 007 because 007 is hooked up to my phone.
See, now we might have heard this yesterday, but I'm going to comment on it anyway. So that means, what did he say? He uses his one Cash App to hold his money. Then when he wants to spend some money, he sends money from that Cash App to his other Cash App. That means that in that Cash App, the one that's used to hold his money, at this point in time, there's probably a fuck ton of money in there. A fuck ton. Because again, guys, that 81,000 from yesterday, that is not his total. That's his total. That's him. It's not his total for everybody that sent him money. So how much money is in that one Cash App? And now listen, I'm not counting. I don't give a fuck. The reason I'm saying this is because he says I'm wrong and I'm lying and this and that and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just trying to prove the point, what I've been saying for years, that he has tens of thousands of dollars saved. So at the very least, you got to say, okay, there's 81,000 in one account. He only sent 40 something thousand to himself, 45,000 to the account that he spends money out of. So the remainder is still sitting in that account saved.
It's hooked up to a lot of different things, and I've been charged when I didn't want to make a payment.
Oh, guys, listen, I got an update from DJ Kaz for you guys. He sent me this yesterday, and somehow I didn't see it during the show yesterday. He says, yo, can you share this? Michaela's scans came back. Chemo is working. Shrunk tumor to where you can barely see it. Still have more chemo and surgery, but chemo's working. Thank you all for your prayers, he said. So that's great news. That's fantastic news. I told him Michaela's going to be okay because I refuse to believe otherwise. And she's going to be. See, it's working. The chemo is working. This poor girl is battling cancer for the second time in her life, but she's going to beat it for the second time in her life. We love you, Michaela, and we love your punk-ass daddy, DJ Kaz. Love you, bro. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. It's great shit, right?
Eric, Leave It to Beaver, was talking about this the other day.
I don't know. I guess I fucked up, guys. I thought there was another fucking video. I thought I only played 2 yesterday. But I guess I played them all. Somebody send me a video immediately. I need something to talk about for at least another 10, 15, 20 minutes. There's no way in hell that he was paying $200 a day for a motel like he claimed while only making $27K a year, not to mention all the other expenses. No. He didn't make no 27 grand. Guys, there's no fucking way, man. There's no way. I'm going to give you an example. I probably shouldn't do these things, but this is an example to demonstrate, that he's made a fuck ton more money than he's claiming. Okay. The only truth he might have told is that 77 grand in 1 year. My best year on YouTube, I repeat, not Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Matter of fact, I can't even say if it's my best year, but this is the last one. 2023 from Super Chats. After YouTube took their money. You listening to me? 2023. It was much less last year. But I'm saying, and I don't remember what the first 2 years were, but I'm going with, the best year I remember. After they took their money, what I received and what I got a 1099 for was $43,000. Okay. That's only Super Chats and memberships and shit. That's it. And then I got Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. And I honestly believe that he has always made close to what I make or more. And I have good reason to believe it. So imagine if I made that just in Super Chats, what has he made in cash every year? Let me see. More love for Kaz and Michaela. Yeah, he was paying. Well, stand-up guy even proved that he called that motel that time, and it was $60-something a night, I believe. $60-something a night. What time is it? Fuck. Someone should file an IRS form 3949A on him if he is making $100,000 a year and not filing returns and paying any taxes. The penalties and interest alone would bankrupt him. But it wouldn't. See, you got to remember, Ferris, he's not. He would unalive himself. This is YouTube. I learned that's the word you have to use, even though a little while ago I said the K word. He would have to, he would unalive himself before he would even bother paying a dime back. Okay? There's nothing they can take from him. Nothing. So it would be that he pays the money back or he goes to prison. And I don't care what he has saved. He doesn't have it all saved, so he can't pay. You know what I mean? Whatever his taxes are even, I don't think he has that much saved. Whatever they figure out that he owes. So he would go to prison, if anything, or he would take the other route. But he certainly wouldn't try to pay that money back. There's no way. It would still be worth calling them and letting them know. But, he's not going to be treated like me or you would be, Ferris, Not to mention it's tax-free. Yeah. Yep. He made a ton. Pizza knows people in the White Horse. The White Horse or the White House? Pull his own plug. Say that from now on. Yeah. He's the biggest donation to the Republican Party. Who are you talking about? I don't even know. You are right. It's under his mattress. He might keep some of it at his mom's, maybe, but I doubt that even because his mom fucking, she could decide at any time he can't come in the house. You know what I mean? So he wouldn't stash it there. It's got to go with him like everything else. So he's got to have somewhere in that fucking RV tens of thousands of dollars. Or it's on his Cash App. Because he just said it himself that's where he keeps money. He keeps money in one Cash App and the other cash. It's kind of like some of us have multiple bank accounts. And I don't even mean like different banks. I mean with one bank. Like we got 3 different savings accounts in our one bank and we have our checking. There's the vacation savings, stuff like that. So that's what he's doing with his Cash Apps. You know what I mean? He's saving everything in one, but when he needs to take some out, he sends it to the other. So that money in the one Cash App never goes anywhere. You know what I mean? At least not all of it. That's why I don't think he has that kind of money saved on a card. It's in cash. What do you mean? Like I'm not sure exactly what you mean, but White House. Yeah, Bobby, I know. Maybe maybe it's in cash for that reason, Chris. If that's what you're talking about, like maybe the IRS, because they'll get that shit. They could definitely take that money. What are we talking about here, Bobby? Not in a bank account. No, his isn't. It's in a coffee can in the yard. Wouldn't that be some shit? Like Las Vegas Vacation, remember? National Lampoons? Remember he had dug up his money he had in coffee cans? Bush Sr. is dead. I don't know what you mean. He's too paranoid. They would freeze it on him. He's too paranoid. They would. Yeah. You're right. You're right. Guys, anybody want to donate? Last call. If you could donate, guys, you're wearing me down here. I don't know what to do. Pizza's political connections. Oh, yeah. Well, he knows Trump and Elon, right? Pizza owns 200K's worth of limited edition Pokemon cards. Wouldn't that be some shit? Pizza's, yeah. Well, he's going to get Trump and Elon after me. And who else is it? Joey Dimes, I think, maybe. I'm not really worried, though. It seems like Trump is busy taking bribes and shit. You know, he ain't got time for Tony Pizza or FBS right now. You know what I mean? 40 fucking grand I had from the what? What's that supposed to be, Chris? I don't know. Who, Miss Camburon? Me? Rusty's yelling and a little girl just screamed or some shit. Damn, man, I wish, motherfucker, that video. You know, somebody else sent me a video from yesterday. It was a longer one that said different shit, but it got erased on WhatsApp, so I don't have the link to it anymore. I would like to have played that, but well, let me see something here, guys. Just maybe a few minutes for Frank. Staying on for Frank right now. Let me look at my history here. I watch like 200 YouTube videos a day, so I don't know if I'll find it, but today I was listening to a lot of music, though. I had YouTube music on in the car. Oh, there it is. All right. Get that Robert name out of here, please. Not cool. I know who you're trying to be. Yeah. How many views do you get on your channel, fuckface? Let me see. All right. Oh, thank you, Miss Campy. Yeah, we ain't doing that bullshit in here. Yeah, you know what he's doing. Let's see.
Okay, so hold on a minute, guys. I'll be right back.
I'll
be right back.
The fucking brakes and shit.
You know, I couldn't sleep, so something said, you know, see what's on YouTube. Let's see.
See what's on YouTube.
If anybody came out from behind the paywall, and you know, this half-assed egghead.
That would be me.
This half-assed egghead happened to not do his private show like he usually hides behind his paywall.
Last couple are public, just for you, Tony.
You know? So I'm listening to him talk about me again. and he's playing my clips again, and he's got the squirrel eating fucking cave woman. This cuss smells wrong again. This, they're so delusional. These fucking woke channels, you know what I mean?
We're delusional. Says the mafia hitman / bodyguard for the Gaudis / Golden Gloves boxer / guy who beat up Hector Macho Camacho / manager at the Bucket of Blood / Salvi Testa got him an apartment / he was friends with Joey Molino and people used to say he looked just like him / fucking we could go on forever. Sarma's boyfriends. Yeah, we're all delusional, not you, bro. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I just posted both of my Cash Apps up. Now, if you notice, one Cash App, the numbers go one way, and the other Cash App, the numbers go the opposite way.
I don't know what I played yesterday. I don't know what I played yesterday, guys. So if this is something from yesterday, I apologize.
What I do is send all the money I get on one Cash App to the other Cash App, because one Cash App's more secure than the other. Okay? So I send them back and forth. When I want to use money, I'll send the money back to one card. I only use one card. I don't use both cards. That's why it's secure. I only use one card to do business on. The other card I never use. Now, you guys don't know which card that is. So, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you can't figure it out because the money's the same on both cards. So, if I made $81,000 in 3.5 years.
You believe this fucking asshole uses a Cash App card to pay for shit? My fucking, no lie, my 13-year-old stepson uses a Cash App card to pay for shit because he's 13. You know, he got an Amazon package today. I said, where'd that come from? I ordered it. With what? My Cash App card. Really? Wow. Okay. He gets a very generous allowance every week. So, and it goes to his Cash App. Tony Pizza's living the same way as my 13-year-old stepson.
And that's my total income on Cash App. $81,000 in 3.5 years. Okay? So let's just do the math. Let's see. Where's my calculator? Here it is. 81,000 divided by 3 is $27,000 a year. So I make $27,000 a year on Facebook. I mean YouTube. I don't get a $1,200 check like they're trying to claim. I don't get food stamps. I don't get any other money.
You don't get food stamps because you can't.
I don't have any money saved.
This is his bullshit story about the $27,000 a year. Let me see if there's. I'm not going to go too much further because I got to end the show in a few minutes. But let me just see.
Just an off period. No matter what kind of bullshit he tries to feed, any doctor will tell you he's out of his fucking mind.
Oh, this is my heart failure again. Apparently, I don't have heart failure. Listen.
I don't know this guy. I never met him in my life. For him to make these statements,
I know you.
A guy that never worked a job in his whole entire life.
Except for all those jobs I worked, yeah.
A guy that was brown bagging it in York, Pennsylvania.
Brown bagging it. I wish people could see me from back in the day because they're fucking, what they believe in their minds is so completely and totally fucking opposite of the way things were.
A guy who claims he's got congestive heart failure and drinks tons of water, which anybody can go and research it. You cannot drink the water he drinks and have congestive heart failure.
That is literally the opposite of the truth. Unless you're somebody who's in like end stage heart failure, or you're in a situation where you're so fucking overloaded with fluid that you're limited to a certain amount a day. Otherwise, you have got to drink water because you take a pill that makes you piss your fucking brains out and you'll dehydrate yourself. That's why I'm drinking water right now, because I was in the sun for hours sweating like a motherfucker. I came home and took that medicine, and I got to power my kidneys here so I can get rid of this shit.
No matter what kind of bullshit he tries to feed you. Any doctor will tell you he's out of his fucking mind.
Ain't that the shit, Frank?
He wants to tell people that I'm on drugs.
When we were kids, we had to circle shit in the Sears catalog to get our fucking parents to order it. Now these kids are ordering their own shit.
Drinking. I make $4,000 a month. Let's see what $4,000 a month comes out to.
Shut up, Bob.
Hold on a second. Let me lighten this up. I don't got my glasses on or nothing. Okay, let's go back. 4,000. Let's erase. Okay, $4,000.
He's got to use a calculator to figure out what 4,000 a month equals for a year.
He says I make a month. No, a week. Was it a week or a month?
A month, stupid ass. Ain't that some shit, Frank?
No, he said a month. I think he said a month. Okay, so $4,000 a month times 12. $4,000 a month times 12 is $48,000 a year. Okay, 48,000 times 3 years equals 144,000. Now, I've never made that. I never made 144,000.
Yeah, right. Again, show us, Tony. Show us your all-time shit on both your cash apps.
In 3 years. I'm showing you guys proof. Go look at my community page.
Yeah,
there's your proof right there. Those are both of my accounts. You can see where the numbers are the same because I send all the money to one, and then as I use it, I send it back. Right?
Back, forth and forth.
It's that simple. Right now, I got $49 to my name.
Yeah, that's what he has in his pocket. That's all. All right. Unfortunately, I got to stop this because I got to get going. I stayed on 3 minutes over what Frank asked me to stay on for. So yeah, I know. Well, we think he gets it. We're pretty sure he gets it already. So I got to get going. It is Shana time, and we're going to have a great night. I don't know what the fuck we're going to do. We have no plans, but we're going to find something. And it's bright and sunny, and I got a brand new 2025 Nissan Altima SL that we're going to drive to wherever the fuck we're going in. So I hope you guys have a great night. And I'll see you soon. Hold on. The Sears Wish Book, Chris, remember that? Oh, my God, bro. I remember it like it was yesterday, circling shit that I wanted in that fucking book. And then you know, your parents ordered it for you. It took 6 weeks to fucking get it. They had to order that shit in fucking October to get it for you by Christmas. Thanks, William. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Bobby. They do. It's amazing how life has changed for people. All right, guys, I got to get going. I love you all. And until next time, salute.